Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Let's go. Hold on.
The whole thing is you wanted me to get upset with Greg. You said he is doxing your
That
husband
part is
in his
correct.
chat, right? And so I went over there, I looked, I saw it was not, maybe I didn't, but I saw a screenshot. It was not Greg, okay? It was what was it? Mongolian, chunky
Snipe, snipe,
Mongolian or
snipe,
something
snipe,
like
snipe.
that. Yeah. It was
Oh,
something like
GP
that, and I
went
was like,
live.
oh,
GP
okay.
went live. I guess
Of
GP's
course,
angry. Yeah.
I
But
get
I
it.
don't know if we should snipe him right away because don't we have like the messages? We're stuck in like three different like
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
Twilight
yeah,
Zone
yo,
no, we can
situations.
yo.
definitely do the
I
message.
mean,
So we back at it again. See, I wanted my next stream, I wanted to get Hussy. I really wanted to get Hussy because Hussy said some things that I wanted to jump on him. So the next stream I do, I'm going to get Hussy because they up here and they saying things about me and honestly God, I was watching Hussy. I could go on, I could show y'all. I was watching the last stream Hussy did, and then I was watching a stream where he was talking about it was him, Blaze, and Fallon on, and they were talking about the email from Tragic. In the middle of the email, because I'm in Discord right now, and I just messaged Val about some shit that somebody said to me. And while I'm in Discord and watching Hussy stream, well, just trying to catch up on the shit that's going on. Next thing I heard was somebody hit me up in Discord, sent me a screenshot saying, "Yo, they up there talking about you." And somebody in the chat saying that Greg, AJ gave Greg your family and docs and stuff like this. So this is how AJ is trying to recover. She's trying to recover by saying that I dox her husband, which her husband docs was out there, and I never doxed her husband. I didn't even know AJ real name at the time when we first met. I didn't even know who the fuck she was. But here's the problem. I just want to show how she's a liar and manipulator because she's okay with it being in Greg's chat. So she will lie and twist the narrative and go, oh, I don't give a fuck it was Greg chat. Then why do you give a fuck when I showed it on Hussy chat? And I was showing Greg's chat on Hussy chat. So here's the problem with AJ. AJ is such a fucking malicious liar. She is. She's a very malicious liar. She don't want to take accountability for recording me without telling me. She don't. She don't want to take accountability for it. Yeah, no typos in the thing. Yeah, nah. Sorry, I need to hear this. Hello, what up? First garbage saying, get that chat up, GP. Whatever. Good Discord sounds gay. Show us GP. I'm not showing you the Discord. Hell no. AJ is she's okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. AJ likes to be the victim. Yeah, she loves to be the victim. So here's a problem I'm having with AJ. Discord has it users, but it's not a free, safe place for people to air all the dirty work. Nope. If she recorded you once, she probably recorded you every time. See, AJ don't want to admit it because she is a liar. She already admitted it on her stream, but she don't want to keep admitting it because it goes against her victim shit. She remember AJ want to have the mentality of everybody attacking me, everybody attacking me. So let me finish with this husband thing. The bodega doxed her husband in 2023. I was going at them for years over that. Like somebody please tell me, does this make sense to you? You never had a problem with me putting all of their tweets and information up of them calling her husband a pedo, of them saying that her husband groomed her since she was 14 and he was 25. And they had her husband full name out there. They put her husband full name. I was going over tweet by tweet showing this information. And back in 2023, AJ was a mod in my chat. So when you think the first stream, if she had a fucking problem with that, she would have said, GP, bro, don't show my husband name, black it out. No, she thanked me. She even in private, she thanked me. She constantly kept saying, GP, I thank you so much. You're such a good friend for this. Damn, the bodega, I don't know what to do. And she disappeared because me and her to talk, and I was like, listen, AJ, you probably need to just leave them alone for a while. So she didn't have a problem with that. With me going over the information that the bodega put on Twitter when I showed everything, just to, I was attacking them for her at that time. But yet she turns around and try to use this. You say Greg doxed my husband. Yes, bitch, I did say that because at the time I thought Greg did. See, you don't like timelines because you a liar, AJ. But it's okay. We're gonna go over the timeline. We're gonna do the timeline the right way. Since I don't see, this is why I say AJ is a liar because the timelines make sense to her. When it's going against somebody, she want to slow everybody down on panel, right? Hey, the timelines are very important. But when it comes back to her shenanigans and her bullshit, it's semantic. Oh, that's not right. It's all types of different bullshit. No, if the timeline is important and that's what your whole fucking reputation is built on, then you should fucking don't mind when somebody corrects you on the timelines.
Fucking said that to you. Like, I've
you've never given me anyone's docs or anything. Like I'm just lost where that was coming from because I didn't even know GP. I've never seen GP. I don't know his name. Nothing. Just know him as GP316. That's it. When he comes,
Yep.
It was wild. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. It is what it is.
I don't know why people would be saying that because I mean, they want to say because listen, he didn't even have to
All right, so oh my God, she's a liar. She is a fucking liar. She's a liar. I'm sorry, I was muted. I wasn't speaking. I stopped the stream. I had to do something real fast, but she is a fucking liar. All right, my thing is this: AJ always talk about timelines. She's always talking about timelines. To my knowledge, I don't know if she's doing it now because I haven't watched a lot of her streams. I just jump in when somebody says she's talking about me, but she has talked about fucking timeline after timeline. That is supposed to be that's supposed to be AJ reputation. I follow the timelines, but it's weird how I'm giving out the timeline, the correct timeline, and she keeps over talking me or telling me who cares or telling me it's semantics. So how could she be about timelines when she don't even give a fuck with somebody who actually is giving a good timeline about what happened? No, she's a hypocrite. She's a manipulator. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest here. I was recorded by AJ. If AJ wanted to record me, I keep telling people this. I'm not mad at the recordings. As if being recorded of giving the lore of Girl World or what I know from Negs, DC, and all of Girl World. I don't care about that. The problem with me is that you never said nothing to me until a fucking months later. You was recording me for months because that's what you told me. You told me this, bro. You said, GP, I'm sorry, I recorded you. I said, what you mean? You said, I recorded a lot of our conversations. I recorded our conversations. I said, you recorded our conversations? You was like, yes, that's you, AJ, telling me that. We done got on FaceTime together. No, not FaceTime, excuse me. We done did StreamYards, private StreamYard links with me, you, and Monica talk together. I done showed you myself. My kids walking by. You done said hi to them. You done did, I thought we was friends. See, that's the biggest problem right there. This is what makes you a snake, AJ, is because I was supposed to be your brother at that time. And if I was your brother at that time, why didn't you ask to record me? Why didn't you say, GP, you have so much lore to give. Can I please record you when we talk about this, about these things, about Girl World stuff? So just so I could go back and see if your lore match up with my receipts. I would have no problem with that. I wouldn't. And I would have been extra careful when I talk to you around my family because I would assume that you recorded me. But you never said no things like that. You never came at me like that. You came at me months later after you recorded me, and do you want me to be okay with you? You want everybody to be okay with that. You see, the dynamics here is the relationship. I didn't bond with you over enemy of my enemy because I didn't come to AJ when we first were talking because she was enemies with people. AJ was pretty much kicked out from everybody's chat. People don't see that's the timeline, AJ. You was not accepted in nobody's chat. Nothing. I was the one going against everybody. Everybody was telling me she's no good. Don't talk to her. She's no good. They was trying to steer you towards death so death could get all the information out you and leave you the fuck alone and just leave you in limbo. But no, I felt bad for you. I said, yo, she come from Ned's community. How many of you motherfuckers was Ned's friends at one point? The same way I was cool with Tragic. So I couldn't say you are a fucked up person if I did the same exact shit with somebody who's worse than anybody I think. Same thing with Negs. So I put myself out there and defend you. We didn't bond over no fucking enemy of my enemy shit. I defend you because I felt bad that people were saying AJ was dirt, she was a liar, she was a snake, which I'm starting to see now from my conversation with Monica. That's what this is, AJ. You don't like that I don't defend you no more. I'm not going to ever defend you again. You don't like that. I have always, if something fucked up was said about you, I had always throw on the fucking live stream and go at the bodega, go at Negs, go at DC, go at whoever the fuck talked about you. I'm always on the front lines, and you always in chat thanking me. But now the problem is your husband. Get the fuck out of here. Your husband's name was Docs in 2023, where they were saying that he was fucking grooming you since the age of 14. You remember those streams I did showing how the bodega was doxing you, how you never doxed them, how you never said nothing about them? Did you forget those streams where I showed every single bit of information they put out? And you was in chat thanking me, saying, yeah, they're fucked up. I didn't hear you say, GP, don't show that. GP, don't show this. GP, don't do that. GP, you could have blacked out that. No, you was okay with that. As long as I was attacking people, you was cool with it. When Hussey said, fuck your husband, I was the one who jumped on his ass. And what did you do? Oh, GP, thank you. He was so, I don't know, he said this about my husband. No, you are a obsessed manipulator. That's what the fuck you are, AJ. You recorded me when I supposed to be your brother without even asking me. And you think somehow that gives you a pass. No, that makes you look even more like a snake, because a person who's supposed to be your brother, who was your good friend at that time, you should have asked them. Especially when you know that when y'all talk to each other behind the scenes, family is around. Your daughter was around sometime. Your husband be walking by. My wife, my kids would walk around. Let me go. I'm sorry. Let me go all the way down to the end. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. He just verbally saying she would person multiple times. There's no way a husband knows what she is up to online. No way he allow her to. Yeah, this is crazy. You want him to do ground her? LOL. No, listen, Miss Mouthy, I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm just telling you, it was just too much personal shit happening for me not to know I'm being recorded. If she knows this personal shit is going on in the back scenes. You see, this is why I said she was a snake. She hears my family. Instead of her saying, GP, I'm recording you because we talking about this girl world or Negs or DC at the time. Please, be careful saying your family name. She didn't give me no warning. She didn't give me no heads up. She just recorded me in silence. And I was supposed to be her good friend. Like I said before, and I stand on this. I don't care how much Hussey screams and say, it's not true. I believe when you tell somebody, and this goes to Hussey, and I'm going to say this on the stream I do about you, because I'm going to do a stream about you probably Thursday. Yeah, Thursday or Friday. Most likely it's going to be Friday. I'm going to do a stream about you, Hussey. I'm going to just do a response to what you said to me. And I want you to realize this is one of the things I'm going to say to you, Hussey. You can't say I never liked the fucking person and then criticize other people when they said Hussey really wasn't your friend. Because if you never liked somebody, then you never were their friend. So think about that until Friday when I crucify you. The only reason I'm not crucifying you right now is because she's up here lying about me, and people was in chat saying, the screenshot I got, I don't know how true this is, ladies and gentlemen, but the screenshot I got was people in chat saying that she gave Greg my family information, my information, which includes my family's. So I don't know, Greg. They said it wasn't true. That's cool. I understand, but this is girl world. Shit like at AJ, she's such a hypocrite and a snake. She will do some shit just to try to be the victim again. That's how she is. Monica Like I repeat, I'm reintegrate this. Monica was her friend for years, for fucking years, and they was closer than I ever would have been with AJ. These people was on her and Monica was on the phone for hours upon hours upon hours, and she showed Monica text messages. So imagine what she do with somebody who wasn't as close, just because Monica and Hussey are close or good friends. This is what AJ does. She did it to me today. You see, Unicorn Girl, she did it to you. Come on. Come on. Come on. But you was on her the last time I talked on AJ panel, Unicorn Girl, you was up there and y'all was cool. I don't understand. You remember that, Unicorn Girl? You remember when I was on that panel and I told you, I said, yo, this is my gripes with you. And I gave you the 2 things I had a gripe with you about. And AJ was defending you on that. Even when me and AJ had private conversation, she defended you. But now she's up there reading your personal text messages. You see, this is why I am saying, I don't know what the fuck happened. You started off in the wrong. Now people are texting me. She's saying, oh, GP, AJ saying you a sex pest. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on now. So I'm getting people telling me she said I'm a sex pest. Her, Val, and I don't know who the fuck Apocalypse. I don't give a fuck who that is. I don't know who that is. 3 people are going on panel saying I'm a sex pest. Then now I'm getting motherfuckers telling me that Val is saying I'm a RPer. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then I get a screenshot of fucking people in chat saying that AJ gave my docs to Greg. Then Low, I get a tag from Low saying that AJ, you know, Low's crazy. And I told you I don't like Low. I don't give a fuck about Low. But Low is saying this. We're gonna go up here. You think I'm bullshitting. You see the mentions? Here's Low mentioning me. That's not bullshit. I don't like you, but the Strawberry has recorded you and has pictures of your face and knows the name of your kid. Then I don't know who this guy is. Holo Coffer for sure has that information, and you should be concerned. I don't know any of these people, but I'm still getting people from out of the woodline telling me that AJ is spreading no recordings to other people. I don't know none of these people, bro. But I do know AJ has a history of this. You can't say you doxed my Hussey and my husband name and Hussey chat. You showed a screenshot of Greg's chat and it had my Hussey name. Had my husband name, and you doxed and you put it in a Hussey chat, but then turn around and have people sending me screenshots of this. Turn around and fucking was okay with me showing your husband name and all of the shit that the bodega show, as long as I was attacking them. I didn't hear you tell me to stop that. You a fucking snake, bro. I should have listened, but I was like, nah, we didn't bond it over fucking trauma. We didn't bond it over enemy and my enemy. I was defending her, and she, you know what I'm saying? She pretty much was like, oh, you know, we came together more on some, yo, how you doing? You get what I mean? Like her and Cupcake. That's when I first saw talking to AJ, it was her and Cupcake at the same exact time. There was nobody else. It was her and fucking Cupcake. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can. Damn, what's going on? So yeah, she's a fucking liar manipulator for real. She is. I didn't even know Unicorn Girl was deleting her channel. Pink strawberry cocaine straight to my brain. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Where's Monica? Monica, come up here, Monica. Monica, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you the. I'm sending you the link. Come up here, Monica, because AJ is lying, saying that I fucking was I doxed her husband. Monica, you was there. You saw me when I was defending her. She was okay with that shit at that time. All of a sudden, she's not. Here. Come up there. I give you the link. I sent you the link, Monica. Yes, I have different socks. Everyone knows what they are because I don't hide them. I like to help people in archive streams, so I communicate with different people. It's that simple. Like, I don't even know who this guy is or who this woman is. I'm no disrespect. I don't know who the hell you is, Holocaust. AJ doesn't have a quick intellect or emotional control of any.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Can you
Hey,
hear
what's
me?
going on? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm still alive. wait. I need to turn off. Okay, what question do you have, people?
No, but Monica, let's be honest here. I didn't even know Unicorn Girl called CPS. Unicorn Girl is a manipulated light. Okay, I didn't even know none. See, all this is new to me, and
Yeah,
I don't have nor receive anything
don't have
about
to
you
jump
from age or anyone or
another
what I want.
subject.
I see it, none of
We
my
can-
business.
we
All right,
can-
I appreciate that, Holocaust. I don't know. I'm coming up here and this is what I just showed you, the Holocaust, what other people are saying. Other people is telling me you and a group of other people is getting these things. I have no idea what's going on.
Me
But
either.
the truth
I
is,
don't look at this. Yeah, but I can say with my, I'm honest person. You know me. Maybe we don't have a contact like I was have with the AJ, but I was in there with the situation. What was going on first and foremost with doxing? It was not like this. She was doxed by Bodega, and after this, you make it this.
I appreciate that.
And you didn't cover up this, what they show it, but you try to show it what these people do it. Okay? So, this is first and foremost. Yeah. Another question?
No, but see, that's what AJ. See, AJ is lying, saying that, oh, you showed it on Hussy Chat, you doxed my husband. But Monica, she was happy with it. Remember, me and you and her
Yes,
on the private stream line.
yes.
Did she not thank me for that?
Yes, she was upset that people don't talk about this, that her family was dogs, that they talking like this, that nobody point on this, that only you was making this very drastically. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
So she was. So how could you be okay with that? How could you be okay with me showing all that information, but yet when I was on Hussy stream and I showed something that was in Greg's chat, your husband name in Greg's chat, now you up in arms. Now you mad. Now you like I'm a
this is
doxer.
interesting.
That's you was praising me for attacking people over it.
Yes. But when it was done in this matter, no, we can forget. I said to you, GP, I choose myself, and that's it. Okay. And Pink Lava, she asked me that there is a possibility to burn the hatchet. No fucking way. No. You stab me in my back. You make my how I can say, my DMs, my contact with you, and you make it this your content. No, there is no comeback. You show your ass. That's it. And I say, stop fucking talk about me, because I will show my bad fucking side, and you don't want to fucking see this because you didn't see this. Okay. And what I want to say publicly now, I'm fucking glad that the situation with helping me go on that way, not other way, you know? because if she don't have any blockade for sharing like this stuff, what she will do if she will have my address? I don't know. Okay.
Monica, you told me this. You told me this. You told me that you know what I'm saying, that you the one, you explained to me that if she's willing to show your DMs, I mean your texts between her and you, then what would she be willing to do with me? And that's a fact. I had to come to realization about that. She recorded you. If she records you, then like no,
she will not fly to Turkey. She will sell this information to people who they really try to find me. This is the subject. I'm not content creator. I'm a friend and friendly with content creators, but I don't put myself in there. And I'm caring about my family. That's why I'm not on a public space. I'm too much known by people around this area in here. So if I will try to even do it something on the internet, they will digging and they will make it my life horror. I don't need this shit. If I will be protect like you, GP, like you protect yourself, yeah, maybe it will be okay. But I care about my family, and I will never put myself like this. And if I will have like a situation like AJ has, I will 10 million times leave this fucking shit. Bye. I have other stuff to do in my life. Okay? This is my opinion.
I don't know. It seems so weird.
And weird. Yeah, listen. You
hold on. I'm sorry. One more thing. No, Monica, one more thing. I'm so sorry to cut you off. One more thing. Did you not tell me that one of the reason that you really saw pushing away from AJ is because of Greg? Mm-hmm. Did you not tell me that?
Yes, it was the last straw that I tried to contact with her. You saw this. I go on her chat, and she cursed me this and that. Okay, I understand. But after this, when she let the guy who she knows maybe 2 weeks cursing me and attacking me and talking towards me like this, and I was her friend almost 3 years, every day talking more than fucking 6 hours on my fucking day. No, it's mean no. Okay, it's over. And after this, no, I'm too old for this shit, And what I want to say, I will see your family. I talk with your wife too, but I never record. I will see you, and all the time when people they say that you are a white man, this and that. No, you are black man, very big. I can say, in my opinion, my husband is a very small person towards you, but I never said that I saw this. I talked to this. No. Now we see, it's not leverage, I don't use leverage on people who they don't do anything wrong to me. Okay, that's why if you're pushing me that I will choose between you or somebody who you have a beef with, no, it's not working like this. I'm a grown-ass person, and I have my own fucking brain. Okay. That's it.
Now, see the problem. See, the problem is with Monica is that we chose not to pick a side when it came between her and Hussey. And AJ has this strange fucking bad habit that she would not outright tell you to pick a side, but she was pretty much assisted. Yes. So she would push that issue. She would keep showing you or telling you things like, look, this person said this. What do you think about that? Oh, look, this person said this about this person said fuck my husband. What do you think about that? Yeah. So she would like it would be like a little not, it wouldn't be like she's actually saying it, but it would be like an undercover subliminal. It's like trying to do it like in a back house way, like, please don't talk to that person, go at them. It's like, AJ, I'm neutral, I don't want to go at either one of y'all.
Yes.
Why you keep saying these things?
Yes.
And she keep doing it over and over and over and
And
over.
I want to explain again, because probably people, they don't hear and didn't read what I wrote on my community tab on my channel, because I will not go around. I don't have like this in my brain to going around and explain everything to everybody. If you cannot listen, it's not my problem. I will say this, that I broke up with AJ. It's not only one stuff towards helping me, which we was talking together, GP. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she will make it this. And after this, I say, okay, it will be this and this. The situation over with AJ, it's not only about this one particular subject. It was multiple stuff which they were bothering me. And if you invest your time, energy to somebody who don't want this, only try to push it you away, so I will be not around. I don't have a time for lose it like this. I'm sorry, I don't play like these games. That's why I have a very little parts of people in my life around me, because if I share friendship, I give it my all, but it's looking like this that I don't receive.
But it's the fact of the matter, Monica, that she is sitting up there lying. She is sitting up there trying to say that I did something to her husband, dox her husband, when I was showing everything from the get-go. And I was defending her about that.
Bodega.
What the fuck? Why are you lying, AJ?
People. And this that you show it stuff, I repeat, this stuff what you show it on your stream, yes, it was not redacted. Yeah, it was some kind of mistake on your part. Hello? You there?
Yeah, I'm there. I got you.
But like I said, it was to defend her and help her, that people will hear and see what is going on, what these people doing. But I think, your moral standards are changing every time when you have other people around yourself. You know me more than 2 years now, GP. Did I change myself? How I'm working around people, how I'm acting towards people? No, I'm the same like I'm in here. Don't you think? I think I don't play. What you see, that you get it. I don't change myself. And I have a respect towards other people, fucking family stuff. Okay?
See, the problem is this. This is the problem. She wants to somehow be the victim. She don't want to take accountability right now. Yeah, she don't want to take accountability right now. This been I should have picked up on this since DC, because we used to have disagreements about. You was there sometime when I was like, AJ, I don't see how that's possible with DC. It was like this with DC for years.
Yeah,
she was blamed DC for everything that Next did for years, and then it was something Next did was blame it that she can't blame DC. She would go, well, you know how Next is. Like she would, probably, make him sound like it's just something that's Next do. Like it's not that serious.
No.
Like, oh my God, I should have picked up then that she was like this.
Listen,
I want her to go back to Next. Go back to Next.
And she's now talking. Yes, she's talking with Next now.
Yeah, go back to Next, because that's where that type of mentality, how she is, that's where she deserved to be with Next, because there's nobody on earth will believe that she's just okay. Like okay, Okay, she keeps thinking it's a conspiracy with me, you, and Hussy, and all the rest.
No,
I
there
don't
is
even
no
know Unicorn Girl and
conspiracy.
all of them. I told. What did I tell you when me and you and Hussy talk? What did I tell you, Monica? I said you and
It's your
AJ should
own
what?
doing. Your actions have a fucking reactions from people. Do you get that? I'm sorry, I'm shouting.
Yeah, but what did I tell you? Didn't I
should
tell
be
you
in
when
it.
me, you, and Hussy was talking? Didn't I not say to you, you and AJ should talk and y'all should try to make it up because y'all was good
Yes,
friends?
exactly.
I
And
never said nothing bad
tried to
about her. I never said nothing bad about any of that.
No,
I said to
no,
you,
yes,
and
exactly.
even though Hussy was like, you know, she did a lot to Monica, I was like, I don't care
Yes,
about that. Monica
but
should go and talk it out
yeah.
with her.
Yeah, I tried to, but she's too stubborn. She thinks that she's all the time on the right, and she cannot acknowledge that she make a fucking error. But it's past, okay? It's over. That's it.
You know what? I'm not.
Listen, what I want to explain.
I went up there
not
and I said
only
it a
your
couple of
wife
times.
was. I'm sorry, GB. Not only
No,
your
go ahead.
wife has some problem when you was talking with her. My husband said this to me too. I didn't say anything. You know, I didn't say anything to her about that. That my husband was not fucking thrilled about the situation. That I'm so, focused and this and that. And he say, listen, this will finish not okay. I say, okay, I will make myself this. He didn't push me. He just expressed himself, what he's seeing and what he's thinking, and that's it. He didn't badmouth her or something. No, he make an observation from really, really outside, really outside. But it is what it is. I wish her everything good. I don't have anything towards her family. But if she will not stop to fucking attacking me and talking about
and her whole conspiracy mind. Because right now, if you're gonna lie on me, then fuck you. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't lie on me, bro. Like, I haven't once lied on her. Even when I started being friends with her, I still was defending her against the bodega. I still was showing things.
Yes,
I still was showing things.
Yes, right? Exactly. I was making the same. Even that we was not friends, this and that, I was trying to correct some stuff what people was saying they are not correct, which I knew. So I write this. It was not enough. You have a better people around you now. So good luck. That's it.
Where's the fake Yaddle? Nah, that's the real Yaddle. What's going on with Unicorn Girl? You got Unicorn? Do you talk to Unicorn Girl on DMs on Discord or something? Is you in her Discord? If you are, then send her the link. Unicorn, come up here because I want to know what's going on with you, because it's a lot of people saying a lot of shit about you. I want to know what's up. I'm curious.
So, do you have some other questions, people? Because I will not jumping on the panels like this. It's specific for GP.
Yeah,
and I have like this. No problem. You have a lucky because I should be in the bed. I was checking something and I saw your message towards me. That's why I check. But normally I should be in the bed.
Yeah, it's late over there for you. No, but 11. Did you hear what I said? Do you have Unicorn DMs? Could you give her the link, or you can't? It's not possible for you to give her the link.
No, I don't have. No.
Okay, you're not any communication with her.
Oh,
okay.
Hello, Rampage.
Because if you could give her the link, go ahead.
No, Hussy has her emails, I think, or something in this matter. This is the subject, people. Like I say,
I just want to know what's up with her. I just want to know with her.
I don't know exactly
because it's so much. There's so much going on about her.
Yes, it is. I can agree with this. It's insane in my
Unicorn Girl. Come up. I dropped the link. Come up, Unicorn Girl.
Don't
click the
let
link.
them steal your voice.
Yeah, come up here, Unicorn Girl, because I don't know what's going on with you, but it's a lot of people
Yeah.
saying a lot of things. And the last time I checked, you and AJ was cool, but now AJ's reading your personal text messages. You say that you got people saying that you call CPS on somebody, that
Jesus.
you
But
do.
when
It's a lot of shit that's happening. So
done
come up.
that, it was everything cool. Fuck this. One last word, what I want to say. People, chill the fuck on, okay? The internet, it's not so fucking serious. I
It's
understand drama community, this and that, but be fucking civil and think how you will feel yourself if you will be on the fucking other way, if you will be on this other point. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay, it was my night talking. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. It's 11 all day. I make it something, you know. Thank you for having me. Take care of yourself and check your DMs. And much love, people, and be good.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on, Monica.
You're welcome. Bye.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit you up too. I got you. Bye. Okay, here go Unicorn Girl, I guess. All right, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's everything that's going on? Like, people are saying things about
They are
you.
all mad over apologies and wish lists.
Okay, all right. I understand the wish list part. I understand that. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I understand that they are mad at that. That was a whole stream that people been doing. That's pretty stupid to be mad over. But what's going on with the other stuff?
They're mad because, you know, me, Blaze, Hussy, and Fallon, we all apologized to each other. They apologized for what they did, and they got mad because I accepted it.
You accepted it? That's the problem?
Yes. Yes.
Why would I? Okay, so they're mad at you for accepting Hussy. For accepting Hussy apology. Now, people saying that's not true.
He accepted mine.
Little Red Dress saying that's not true. I'm about to.
That is what it is.
Little Red Dress.
Because they're mad because I've been hanging out over with Hussy. They think somehow I wronged AJ in doing so because she doesn't like Hussy. Last time I checked, I'm going to be 43 on the 19th. I don't need somebody to tell me who I can and cannot hang with.
Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. So pretty much you're telling me that Unicorn Girl, I'm just kidding, you Unicorn, that they are mad at you because you apologize to Hussy, which seemed kind of fucking stupid if that's what you want to do, but they're mad at you because of that. And on top of that,
well, they apologized as well.
You wronged AJ somehow. How did you wrong AJ by apologizing to Hussy? I'm just asking, how's that possible?
I really have no idea. I stopped going into her chats because, as you see, I get attacked every time I go into a chat. So I was watching from afar. I even told her this. It had nothing to do with her. I just didn't want to be derailing her streams. You know, she gets off track real easy. And she started coming at me, and now she's dumping my DMs. And the only reason I'm mad about it is because we were talking about my minor daughter.
So you were talking about your minor daughter, and that's what happened?
That's what she dumped today. Our voice text back and forth.
So Unicorn, so you Unicorn Girl, I keep putting you in the third person. I'm sorry. So AJ, I heard people already said you're doing that. You are fucking talking about your daughter, and AJ is playing those recordings.
Yep.
So pretty much, she's putting your family out there.
Yep. And she thinks that there is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with what she did whatsoever.
Now you do know people. Okay, put it like this: could people just be upset at the fact that you apologize to Hussey and they claim that Carrie and Hussey dox you? So people may be mad at that type of fact.
And that would be fine. They can be mad at that. Yes.
Okay, because they are saying
that you guys cannot prove that was Hussey. They can't tell me that. I had CPS in the house 3 times.
What about people asking that the fact that they sent that they claimed that Hussey sent a wellness check on you? I don't know.
He called the cops because my son threatened him out of anger.
Okay. No, I know about that part. The son threatened him.
Yes, that's the only time that I can physically prove that he has ever called the police or anything else. CPS, I don't know if you know this or not, but CPS can't tell you who called. All I was told was it was an online call. It could have been anybody. Anybody. They're just automatic. And yes, at first I thought it was Hussey. Already explained this.
Okay. So the problem is that you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong for AJ to be calling the cops on you.
AJ didn't call the cops on me.
I'm not calling the cops on you. Excuse me, that Hussey called the cops on you. You shouldn't feel wrong that Hussey called the cops on you.
No, because
I'm just asking this because people are mad at you because they think that.
Well, let them be mad. Yeah. Listen, my son threatened him. Even like my son said it this morning. Hussey called the cops because my son made a threat to him.
Okay.
Understandable. AJ dumping my personal DMs when I'm talking about my child is fucking, to me, is worse than that.
So all right. So I'm going to say this. Sometimes it's best not to talk about your kids online because people are going to use that shit.
This was a private phone conversation.
Oh, so AJ is dumping out private phone conversations. Did you know she was recording you?
No, they were voice texts.
Voice notes. Oh, so she had voice notes from you that she just played.
Yes.
And what was the reason for her playing this?
I really don't have an answer for that.
So she just played these voice texts because she's mad at you.
I know she's fucking mad at me because I'm friends with Hussey, but I'm grown. She's going to have to get over it. He hasn't told me I can't go into your chat or anybody else's chat. He doesn't tell me what to do. He's been very cool.
Wow. So you feel as if they're attacking you on that side because you and Hussey are cool now and they don't like that. So why are you deleting your channel? Why do you feel like that's the right move right now?
Well, I thought I was going to. Yes, I was going to because I don't want to be in the drama no more. I've been doing different things and I keep getting dragged back into it. Kind of like when you wanted to be done with it and they kept dragging you back.
Okay. So how do you feel about How do you feel about the fact that people saying that you call CPS somebody? Because they
I
said that
called
you admitted it
CPS on
yourself.
Stephanie Jenkins, like half of America. The girl living in the small freaking one-room place with like 7 of them.
Wow. Why did you call CPS on her?
I was just trying to get the girl some help. I really wasn't being vindictive with it. The half
you
of
feel-
America called on this chick. She put her whole life on the internet, on TikTok.
Hmm.
She's on here. They cover her over here.
I'm just going to let you know, I feel like it's wrong for anybody to call CPS on somebody for if they don't have a good reason. I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying if they don't, that's totally wrong to do. You
I just
shouldn't
felt
do
like
it.
the girl needed some help. They want to bash me for it. They can continue to bash me for it. There's not much I can do about it.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, but you can see why they bash you, right? Because you
I
was
can see
complaining
that.
to me on AJ stream about how people was calling CPS and CPS had a report. Hell, you even said you go get a lawyer on me because you thought I was inciting people to call CPS on you. So you can see how people could go, well, Unicorn Girl, you full of shit because you was against that when it happened to you, but you did it yourself. I'm just showing you how people could take that and throw it in your face.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can see that. I absolutely can see that.
You got to take the L on this.
I do.
You can't get mad. You can't delete your channel unless you want to.
That's not why I was
unless you want
deleting
to.
my channel because that wasn't why. That was
What was
not
the reason why? What was the reason why?
Because they just keep dragging me through this drama shit, and I just don't want to be in it anymore. I want to do something else, and they just won't leave me the fuck alone.
But I told you this on AJ stream, and I thought you really got this. Once you enter the drama community, you're never going to be left alone, especially if people are going to want to talk about you. If people find things you do to be wrong or think you're a liar or a hypocrite, you are never going to be left alone. They're going to talk about you. They're going to watch your stream. They're going to criticize you. That is just what it is when you enter a drama community. If you didn't want that to happen, you should never enter the drama community. You should have stayed doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you can't really take this as some type of, they're just doing all these things to me. Like, no, that's not what's happening here. What's happening here is you got to start with one. The first thing you got to start with responsibility for being in this shit. Then 2, you just don't ignore people. Don't listen to this. People going to talk about you, so be it. Don't listen. That's how you lead the drama community. When you log out of the drama community. When you don't, I know it's hard. I know you're gonna want to, go back and see if somebody's talking about you. You see Eugene, the Unicorn Girl in the title, you go, oh my God, let me see what's happening. Don't. Because all that's going to do is it's going to bring you back. It's going to bring you back. And then you can't cry when you come back. You can't say, leave me alone. You can't do those things anymore.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You can't.
Right.
See, you gotta remember with me. I'm not telling people they can't talk about me. I'm telling people you can't tell me to leave you alone and don't talk about you and then turn around and talk about me when I leave you alone. Do you get what I mean? That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
On the other hand, is doing the opposite. You're one of the people that's telling people to leave you alone, but yet you keep dipping your toes back into the drama community. You need to stop, Unicorn Girl. Go back to doing what you're doing, whatever you was vlogging or whatever the hell you was doing. Go back to that. Stick with it. It delete every channel that's from the drama community. That's my best advice for you. Delete all the drama community channels and go back to doing what you're supposed to be doing, because all this is going to happen is you're going to keep getting talked about and you're going to keep crying to people, and that don't help you and that don't help nobody else, right?
Right.
But
no, you're right.
Because look, I just named 3 things that people consider you could be a hypocrite on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
and when you turn around talking about these people bring me back, these people doing all these things, I'm gonna delete my channel. How would you know these things if you just stay the fuck away? You would never wanted to feel like you want to delete your channel.
True. It's very, very true.
Now, if you all about the drama, if you like dipping your toes in the drama, then don't get upset. Don't complain about it. Go back. Go get them back. Talk your shit back. If this is what you want to do once in a while, talk your shit back. There's a lot of things you could talk about. You could talk about AJ recording me as a brother. You could talk about AJ talk. You said that AJ talked about your voice notes that had your daughter information, all your daughter's shit in it. You could talk about that. There's things you could talk about with Woti. You could talk about Val about things. You could talk about Kels. There's a lot of things they have done that you could say things about. You don't have to stay quiet and say, oh, they're attacking me. No, you're in a drama community. Either talk shit or leave. I'd rather you talk shit because you sound funny talking shit up here. But I had really never watched your stream because I had never really wanted to come at you. I had my gripe. I told you and that was it.
Right.
But if you want to talk shit, talk your shit. If you don't, turn this shit off. Block everybody and do you.
I will. Thank you.
I'm just keeping it honest with you. I'm just keeping it honest with you because right now you're sitting here telling people to leave you alone. You're gonna delete your channel, but they have valid concerns with you. They do. That Hussy apologize to Hussy shit and Hussy, you going back to Hussy. That's why people mad. If people mad about that, that is not valid. That's stupid. But you calling CPS on somebody, that's a valid reason to call you a hypocrite. You going around doing crazy shit behind the scenes, those are valid reasons to call you a hypocrite. Because God knows when they were doing that to you, you wanted people to stand up for you. So you can't do those things. That's what the drama community is about. You can't do things that you stood against because it makes you a hypocrite.
Right.
You sitting here saying AJ docs your daughter on no voice notes, but yet you call CPS or somebody. You see how people could bring that together? How the fuck she said this and this happened? Or people could say, well, Hussy called CPS on you and he called your local cops. Why do we defending you for that? You see what I'm saying? You see how people could flip it on you?
Yeah,
because
I do.
You gotta stand for something. You gotta stand on your 2 feet by something. This shit is not cool right here. Look, I'm going down. I could go down the fucking list right here. People saying this. Oh, somebody said your kid wasn't mentioned.
Yes, she was, because I'm the one that was mentioning it. We were talking on the phone.
I say you're pathetic. You got on Greg and he yelled at you. Oh, going that Sage. GP, it's about so much more than some CPS calls. So they're saying it's a lot more than a CPS call. Like you got into your fuck shit over here, didn't you? Just keep it real. You got into your fuck shit over here. You did a lot of fuck shit over here. You had your fun, which people could criticize you about. Did you not?
I had some fun when shit fell out, yeah, but I mean, I don't think I've done anything which warrants some of these comments, but whatever. Everybody has the right to their opinion.
Well, I'm asking you. I'm not trying to blame. Listen, I'm neutral here. If I was I have never have I ever attacked you constantly, do videos about you?
No.
I told you what I had a problem with, and I had never talked about you again when it came to that. Have I?
No, you have not.
So I'm pretty neutral here. I'm not siding with them, and I'm not siding with you. I'm just keeping it honest with you by the information that's being given to me through the chat and what people has shown me before, and it's not a good look, most of it. But I agree with you on the fact that if people are mad at you for apologizing to Hussy, and they didn't bring this shit up before you apologized to Hussey when you was going at them, then they shouldn't be mad at it. I agree with that. If you say that, then I could go, okay, Unicorn Girl, I see your point. They were okay with you before you when you was going at Hussey, but now it's a problem.
they were.
I can see that, but I can't see you damn near trying to tell me that you're gonna call the cops on me for CPS. You gonna call a lawyer on me. I'm excited people for calling CPS on you. And then
I was blaming everybody. That was my stupidity. I was fucking blaming everybody. I apologize.
But now I hear you calling CPS on people. Like that's
the one time.
That's some crazy shit. It doesn't matter if it's once or 30 times. That's some crazy shit to me. I just wanted to get the girl some help. Then why then you don't call CPS?
Well, they live in a whole different state. I wasn't sure who to call.
Oh, so they're saying that you lying about being a nurse.
Okay, well, I was a CNA first, then I became a medication technician, then I got my LPN. I don't know what else to tell you.
I have no idea what's going on with that. I'm lost.
See, I put a different name on certain things, and they want me to give my real name and my LPN license number, and I'm not going to do that.
I mean, if you don't want to give information out about yourself that would dox
you,
then don't do
it.
You shouldn't. Don't let nobody pressure you to give information out.
No, that's what they're trying to do.
They should know better. They should know better than that. But if you are lying about this, you do know people know your first name. If Hussey knows your address and name, I'm pretty sure other people out there knows. I'm not Hussey. Carrie brought that to Hussey. If Carrie and Hussey what's your first name and stuff, I'm not saying he called a cop. I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I'm just telling you, if they knew it at a time, then best believe other people know, and they're going to look into it and see if was you really a licensed professional nurse. You get what I mean? Was you really did have that type of thing? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking you questions, but people asking me to ask you. But I do know that's not something cool. That's not something to lie about.
No.
But then I could understand.
I worked really hard.
People get mad at that. Yeah, because you had to go to nursing school, right?
Yeah. And I did the full-time program, which was 18 months here in my state.
Oh, 18 months? Oh, okay.
Yep. I was going to go back, but then my doctor deemed me disabled, and I can't work anymore.
Okay. So, UG is always making IRO threats to both people online and in town.
When it comes to my kid, yes, ma'am.
What happened with that situation? What did some of your kids say or did that? What happened?
I seen people in a chat, Mr. Fudge or whatever, talking about my kids and me, and I lost my shit. I told AJ I'll fucking find her and I'll beat her ass. I don't care. That's my kids. I don't think he wants to hear about no Dunkin' Donuts and what happened there.
What happened? What happened with Dunkin' Donuts?
The guy I was with in 2020. You don't know my name, ma'am. Sorry. But in 2024, I found out my boyfriend at the time was cheating on me with his 500-pound boss, and they were doing it on the food at the Dunkin' Donuts, and I threw him out at 2:30 in the morning.
And you threw him out? What you mean you threw him out?
I threw him out of my house. I caught him cheating.
Okay, so so you called him cheating earlier that day?
No, I picked up the phone because it was his boss. I thought maybe she needed him to come in early. And when I opened it up, all I saw was somebody that looked almost as bad as Shani naked. And I flipped my shit and told him to get the fuck out of my house. And then I found out that they had been doing it on the food that they served to people.
Oh my
And
God.
I had been getting sick. I got E. coli and everything.
Why would you tell? Why would you tell that? Because you know
You
people gonna take
you
that.
just asked me what happened. I told you didn't want to hear it.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about before. Why would you tell that story before? Why would you
Oh,
bring
they
that
took
to?
that story off my TikTok.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy for a story
Yep.
for you to tell. 18 months most. I think that's people's going.
That's how long it is here. I don't know what to tell her. My real name is not on my channel or my wish list.
The
Sorry.
article. What about the newspaper articles? They said
Yeah, that doesn't have my real name either. I asked them to keep it anonymous. They put a different last name.
hmm,
Sorry. It's cute though that y'all keep trying.
she said. So they're saying that you said you was a mandate reporter.
Well, most
They
people
had to
who are.
call on another family and said she called the cops on Reverend Shanny.
I called the
mean,
cops on Reverend Shanny, yes, when she ran up the stairs at him. Have you seen him? At that time, he looked like a
Well,
twig. She would have killed him. That's not a secret.
So you like calling the cops on people?
No, I was scared for his life. I even jumped into Jules Tells All chat, and she don't like me. And I told them, hey, tell him not to touch anything. I called the police. He needs to hide somewhere in a corner like she's coming up the stairs. It was when all that shit went down with them.
Think Lava, I'm not going to ask this question. Why are your kids high? I don't really give. That's not something I want to ask. If it's something, I'm trying to leave the kids out of this shit. I criticized about calling CPS. This is a bit too much right here. Going to Australia, throw them a matchstick here.
No, Yato, I'm good.
That Dunkin' Donuts story was too much for me. I wish I never even heard that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all kinds of crazy. That sound like, I ain't gonna lie to you. That is it would have made me laugh, but then you talking about they had sex on top of the donuts and she's 500 pounds and you found that out because you opened up your phone, you opened up his phone.
Yeah, because I
thought she was on FaceTime
early.
And she was on FaceTime butt naked.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Fucking disgusting.
Oh my God. That is not. Oh my God. That's not good.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. You made me. I'm never gonna eat out of Dunkin' Donuts again because of you.
I still can't.
The man was too stunned to speak. I don't know.
Why
share? Yeah, this is a good question. Why share it on TikTok? If it was disgusting, why did you share it on TikTok?
Well, like I've said before, when I originally made my TikTok channel, it was during the COVID lockdown. It was for people with trauma to share with me if they wanted to.
So 3 days ago, why did you ask Azriel to go at AJ?
I asked her if she was going to cover AJ's latest stream, that I would like to see it.
Well, people have said that you shared that you live in a certain state, and another person said that they live in the exact same state, and you lied.
Listen, I can pull up the school and how long it takes. to get your LPN. You're thinking of the RN program. That takes longer. That takes 4 years. LPN is a little different.
Hold on. Bad Bronco. That Hussey stories are a little bit. They're all crazy, but they're funnier. Hussey, remember Hussey?
No,
I love Hussey stories. That's why I tell people Hussey stories makes me laugh.
Always. I wish it was a Hussey story.
Because Hussey would have added a little bit more to just.
Yeah, he would have had more flair.
Yeah, Hussey would have been like, you know what? I would have ordered from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
He told me to come in the room. And my boyfriend told me to come in at a certain time. But when I came in, he told me to come through the back. And let me let you know, Hussey gets into detail. Let me let you know the back of Dunkin' Donuts is so filthy. It is filthy back there. If anybody ever walk in the back of Dunkin' Donuts, they would know how filthy it is. That's how Hussey is. So Hussey's story has been a little bit more, a little bit more detailish, a little bit more comical. This your story, Unicorn Girl, was just straight disgusting. I would never told nobody that shit. I would have kept that shit to myself. But hey, you got to get it out.
I did.
Let me see. Unicorn Girl, wildest stories with no evidence. Yes, we're going to question you. Oh, they say you had no evidence of it. At GP, victim even E. coli because they was humping, not shipped to the food, but humping. Yeah.
She 500 pounds, honey. I was in the hospital almost every 2 to 3 months.
But how the hell they humped on the donuts?
I don't
because every Dunkin' Donuts rack I've been to, those donuts is like
no, not the donut
rack. You said that hot donut. So what part of the food? What food? What? Where at?
In the walk-in.
If she 500 pounds, she's going to go through those weak ass fucking whether counters or where the food is placed at. They're not. Ain't the food placed by the stove, by like the fryers and stuff?
No, in the walk-in.
I don't know how your Dunkin' Donuts set up. My Dunkin' Donuts, how each one I know that's set up, the food is behind the counter. Like it's
they have food behind the counter, but the food that they store for the next day is put in the walk-in.
Oh, okay. So then when they walk in through the back,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I thought you mean walk in through like the front entrance.
No.
Okay, through the back. I never seen a Dunkin' Donuts food stored in the front entrance.
They have cameras now, but at the time they didn't have cameras.
How long ago was this?
2024, the very beginning. It was
February. So you tell me they never had cameras in that Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Don't they have a safe in there?
Yep.
So why would they not have cameras if they have a safe in there?
Listen, it's a shithole town. It is a shithole town.
I bet they have cameras in there now.
They got cameras in there now. People made complaints.
Oh my God, I can't imagine that. Oh, let me see. I think I'm right. The size to get the job done. I don't know what the fuck. GP, that mysterious Mr. Fudge she was talking about is a woman called a woman she called CPS on. So they said Mr. Fudge is the woman you call CPS on.
I don't even know Mrs. Fudge or where she lives or her real name. You have to have somebody's real name to call CPS.
Oh man.
She's not even from this country.
Yeah, that's true. Donuts never goes in the fridge.
Yeah, they don't go in the fridge.
So what the fuck was
They make other things like sandwiches and I can't eat from there anymore. I can't.
That's crazy. Let me see. Baloney goes in the free year. She made claims about Next too. She just go around making claims everywhere. What claims you made about Next?
I received an email from the Negs something, the Real Negs podcast.
Hold on. You did admit that they was having sex with the donuts. I just want you to know that you said that first. Then you changed it up to food. I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
you did
meant
say that.
Dunkin' Donuts. When you said Dunkin' Donuts, I was kind of rereading the chat. That's my bad.
Okay, because
I
I'm
didn't
just
mean
letting
the
you know
donut.
that's what you said.
They did it on the food.
Okay.
And there was people that know about it that work there.
Okay. Yeah, that's another thing. Aren't they more than 2 workers there at night?
Yeah.
So how did he smash that? Unless it was a threesome.
No,
Damn, Fat Chicken,
nobody
2 other people.
questioned it because she's the boss. Nobody questioned it. She was like the general manager.
You're saying Next email you. Why did Next email you?
I don't know. I kind of stepped away from Negs because he was starting to get back into stuff that was making him crazy before. And I got this weird fucking email. Hussey read it out. And I emailed back. I said, well, can you please tell me who this is? I got no response. And then I got one from Negs with his real name, so I can't say what the email address is, and asking me why I wanted him to email me because I had made some community posts about it needs to stop. Blaze and Fallon aren't trying to
Hold on. Can I say
Yeah.
this before you continue? If this email is like that crazy ass Dunkin' Donuts story, I don't want to hear that. I don't want her to read that shit to me. I'm being real with y'all.
It's not that crazy like that. It's crazy in the sense of it was unexpected. It says, hello, and he put my name. You know I love you, and you need to listen closely. I have been alerted for a long-term plan for your demise. It's very important for you to understand that.
Wait. Are you reading that email?
Yes.
Hold on. You started off by saying, you know I love you?
That's what it says.
That's what he said to you?
Apparently.
Why would he say, you know, I love you? As if
I
like
don't
he's saying that he
know.
know that he love you as a friend, right? That's what you're saying.
I'm
Nothing
hoping
else.
that's what that means. Yeah.
Okay,
Like
go
I
ahead.
love you like a friend. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I've been alerted of a long-term plan for your demise. It's very important for you to understand that Blaze is not your friend. They are evil. There are evil plans in the making for you and the ones you love. Blaze and Fallon have been operating an illegal low-cal LLC and have signed a contract to make you the next Shanny by any means necessary. Hussey and David Anthony are also in the mix. If you should hear a knock at your door or receive any calls from unknown numbers, then you know their plan has begun. The amusement park is a trap. You will be drugged and stranded with no way out. If you receive this email, make a community post with the code 6769 so I know your account have not been compromised. This is your final warning. Please protect your peace. And then he signed it with his initials. That was the first one I got, and I asked him, who is this, if you don't mind me asking.
And then what happened?
I did not get a response. So then when he emailed me from his regular email account with his name, he said, what did you want me to email you so bad for? I said, did you send me that email? And I sent him a copy. I said, this is kind of disturbing. This is borderline harassment. If this was you. And I haven't heard back from him. And there was a bunch of community posts that he put up calling Blaze out. So it was kind of like, you're not making yourself look good here, bud. You're not saying you didn't send it. You're not trying to defend it in any type of way. And
Okay, let,
a
me-
couple
let
people,
me say this. Let me say this to you. I've been covering Negs. You told somebody that covered Negs for years. Literally cover everything he did for at least 2 years, 2.5 years.
okay, well, I'd love to hear your opinion on this.
That don't sound like Negs. That don't sound no way. With the first beginning of "You Know I Love You," that's
Yeah.
not how Negs speak. That's not how Negs speak at all.
That's what I was hoping for, because I've never had a
Negs
problem.
would have. Now, if you be like, "Hey, what's up?" or something in the lines like that, yes, that's Negs, because Negs is not gonna come.
That's
out
how
saying,
his other email started. Hey,
yeah,
it's
hey,
Negs.
what's up?
Yeah.
He would, and he would tell you who it is. So
Yes.
you know I love you. That right there should have made you go, nah, this ain't Negs. And
See, I
then
haven't
on-
like really known him that long. Just
Hmm.
since I'm gonna say when all the falling out happened with Carrie and Hussey.
Okay. And
Yeah,
the second thing, Negs hate Hussey. If you and Hussey are cool, I don't see him emailing you a lot of shit, unless you playing both sides. You get what
No.
I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah.
being honest with you. Unless you playing both sides, Negs is pretty much going to keep his distance with you. So
Yes.
so I'm gonna say my knowledge of Negs. I'm just telling you, just my knowledge of Negs. Somebody is pranking the fuck out you right now. Maybe you
That's
need
what I was
to
hoping
block
for.
it. Yeah, maybe you need to block it
Okay.
and move on because somebody's pranking you. Or
Okay.
you know, people, you may have some people assume that's actually your son doing that to create drama. We don't know.
No.
But that sounds nothing like Negs. That sounds like somebody. I'm not trying to play you. I'm neutral, but that sounds like something that either no disrespect. I have heard shit that you wrote before. I heard shit Blaze wrote and Fallon wrote. Remember, I have heard shit y'all said and Wolf before. I'm not saying I keep up with y'all. I'm just saying when shit was going down with Hussey and them, there was shit that y'all wrote, and I pretty much it sounded like one of y'all. I love you. You know I love you. That love bombing shit for older creators like Negs, me, and other people, we wouldn't come out like that because it's not something we'll say. But you, Fallon, Blaze, and Banner, even Hussey won't come out like that. I can't even put that on Hussey because Hussey won't come out and say, "You know I love you." He would say, "Hey, this is Hussey."
Yeah.
So that fits y'all mentality. I'm not saying it's one of y'all, but it fits y'all mentality. So you may want to think, you may want to ask them, "Hey, did you write this?" Or people could say you wrote it because that's kind of y'all.
Yeah, they've already tried,
thing.
but I can barely manage my own email. I don't have time to make other ones. I can barely work my StreamYard.
But and then again, I could tell you one other thing. I'm not looking at that chat because I actually closed out the chat for a quick second because I'm in my media asset. But I'm about to change the background. But I could tell you one thing. There are a group of people that are notorious for writing, emailing people, or sending messages to people, or leaving recordings to make you think like it's somebody else, but it's actually them, and they're called a bodega. So it could be one of those clowns over there.
Makes sense. That does make sense
because they're notorious for that. They have a history of doing that. They will create different names with your name on it. Like they would create different channels with your name on it and go into people's chats and pretend to be you. It was about 40 GPs. It was about 60 Vidals. It was about 70 Yados. It was. I'm just.
Yeah, somebody did that in Hussey's chat, and it wasn't me. Yeah.
It's about 100 Hussies. So that's that could. If you want to say it could come from them, I can see that because that fits them.
That does.
But the love bombing and everything, That sound more like you, Blaze, and Fallon type of thing, because y'all like to use the words. So it could be out of them, it could be out of one of them, or you, or it could be out. It's just up in the air. But I can tell you for a fact, it's not Next. It's not him. I covered him too
Well,
long to know his
relief.
mentality.
That's a relief to know that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm just telling you, I know his mentality. So I've been covering him too long. He never changed.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe you need to look at that more.
Yeah. Well, he did email me from his real email address. I'd let him know what was going on, and I asked him if it was
I'm
him.
looking
I
back
haven't
at the
heard
chat.
back yet, so
I don't know. Magical email she got. Legend she read it on live stream. Made no sense. A document brief history. Yeah, it is. We went over how they do that. It's verified. Yes, it is. Inside job. Could be. I know you looking at chat. You already unicorn girl. You already know this. Why are you still spreading this bullshit? Address it. They talk about the emails. She knew she's playing dumb, baffled. This is why YouTube messaging is going to change the game. No more emails. Hit me up.
yeah, I saw that.
Agree, Yaddle. People could spoof numbers and emails. Absolutely, they could.
Yeah.
That's not that. Listen, there's no way in Earth. I would be shocked and surprised if Negs come out like, yeah, that was me. Because there's no way on Earth that could be Next. No way on Earth. Not on this planet. Not the third rock from the sun. There's no way. But as I said,
I believe you.
I have heard you talk like that before. I've heard you talk like that before.
Yeah, there's a bunch of us that do.
I've heard Blaze talk like that before. I've heard Fallon talk like that before. So I'm not saying I'm broadening your horizons. And then I know the bodega, they will do that shit just to incite something. So they could, just to incite some shit.
Yeah.
So just broaden your horizons. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, they said Next said it yesterday. It wasn't him.
Okay. Well, I haven't watched Next, but I appreciate that, Elizabeth. Thank you.
They said thank you for telling her GP because we've been screaming it for that. It sounds like the bodega. It sounds bodega-ish. It do.
It does.
But it also sound a lot like anything else, like other people too. So I feel like it could be the bodega. Because they have such a long history of doing that, but I don't know. But I doubt either. Yeah, it's not Next. It's not. It's impossible. Next will not come out saying, I love you. After all the shit Next done been through, he come out saying, I love you. That's why I stopped. I was like, hold on. He loves you. What are you talking about? He loves you as a friend? What is going on here? Because Next is not gonna be cryptic like that. That's why I had to stop you and ask you. Because that first part made me say that's not Next. Can't be. You knew it was not Next. You talked to Next before, you should know it's not him. Water beds. They say you're sneaky. I wouldn't have trust her to not email herself. So
I don't know how to email myself. Sorry.
It sounds like I said, it sounds crazy, but I'm giving you the benefit of doubt right now. It's telling you it's a bodega. Use Neg's name.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep. Yeah, the bodega used Neg's name to strike me. The Belinda, they struck like they struck like 5 channels. Yeah, they would use other people's information. See that people don't know how dirty they get. They would use other people's names, like they have your whole name. They would use that and your address, and they would strike somebody. So when you thinking like, okay, let me counter notification this, and you give them back your address and your name, but you actually giving it to the bodega. You're not giving it to like DC or Next. You get what I'm saying? So they would do shit like that. I know that for a fact because they did it to me. Because and these idiots don't realize DC was like, I didn't strike you, GP, but I showed the strike. Like, hold on, DC, here's a strike that with your name on it. She was like, I don't know where I come from. I didn't strike you. That's my old address. I said, oh, that's this nigga tragic. So I'm telling you, they do all types of fuckery.
That does make sense.
And then if you're gonna read that type of email, read it, put it out, and read it. Don't just read it from, because it's you know your reputation. As you can see, people don't believe you because of the some of the hypocrisy that you have did, which you can't blame them. So if you say you receive an email from somebody, pull that bitch up and read it. You don't have to hide it. I'm talking about if it's from Negs, everybody know Negs. You don't have to hide it, which I'm telling you it's not. But you get what I'm saying? You can pull that up.
Well, as long as it wasn't from him, I have no problem pulling it up. I just didn't. I don't like putting things up with the names and stuff. Like I don't like doing that.
But you know what? Thank you for coming on because I do have to get up out of here. And I'm about to just end the stream.
No problem.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
coming
having
on.
me. Yeah. Thank you for
You've been a good sport. You've been a good sport. You answer questions, even though some of the stories was flimsy. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of them made me go, I don't know you, so I can't say you a liar until I see more evidence. Because I don't really know you. I haven't seen so much about you. The only thing I know, I gave you grief. I told you what I told you what it was. Don't be saying your daughter name and that essay thing. Don't be putting that out there. So that's my gripe with you. But other than that, I don't know what's going on. I'm reading the chat. They saying this is true. You know, you saying you admitted to some of that shit, which I think is fucked up. You should not do certain things because it was done to you apparently. But you know, you can't get mad when they call you a hypocrite or a liar because that's you did to yourself right now, and you did to yourself before. So my best advice for you, if you want to be left alone, then turn this shit off on this side. Because it sounds like you enjoy this shit because you laughing, you smiling right now. You know you smiling right now. Come on, let's stop the bullshit. You smiling right now. So you enjoy this bullshit just as much as you want to be left alone. So I advise you to just talk your shit back. Stop saying that you want to be left alone. Let people talk their shit. You talk your shit and keep enjoying yourself. But stop with switching your stories. All right, that's not go cool. That's what make people think you're like because you did say Dunkin' Donuts. You said on the donuts, and then you went to the food. Then it went to the walk-in.
No, it was the food. That was my bad.
Yeah. And then it went to the walk-in food. Then it went to, they were just fucking it. They was fucking at the
there's actual people who witnessed and I could get one of them right now, but it went from
the walk-in food to they just fucking at the drive-through window while giving people donuts, and then you got E. coli from it. So you ate the donuts. You ate the donuts that they fucked on.
No, was the food that sandwiches. You ate? It was the food, the sandwiches he was bringing me home. I got really sick. I was in the hospital constantly.
You know what? Maybe if your thoughts is in shambles like that, maybe you need to fucking write this shit down because that shit don't make no sense. You was all over the place with that one, and then you turn around and you tell me this other shit.
I know
it's all over the place. The next email, you reading off some shit sound like you're reading it off a piece of paper, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm reading it off my phone. I don't remember things exactly.
It's best for you to show it. The next thing is best for you to show it, so nobody can call you a liar on that because that shit do not sound like Negs. That sound like.
Well, I'm glad it's not Negs.
Bodega or you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
I am very glad it's not Negs.
You been a good sport, and listen. Anytime you want to come up here and share your side, I'm neutral. I don't give a fuck. I'm not covering you. I'm not going at you. You could come up here. You could share your side. I have no problem with that.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
I do think it's fucked up if somebody is talking about your family and you didn't give them permission to share things that have your family in it. That's fucked up. I'm going to always say that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
But it's also fucked up that you called the CPS on a chick and when somebody did it to you, you was all mad and up in arms. And you want a retribution. So that's fucked up too. But like I said before, either engage or just walk away.
Alrighty.
All right. It was nice
All
talking
right.
to you. As I
You
said before,
too.
if you want to come up here and tell your side, go ahead. I'm up for any weird stories now because I hope they fall in line of what has actually happened. And I hope you don't get sick by eating any more donuts or sandwiches that was in between that fat chick's ass, apparently.
I will not. I will not.
All right. All right. Nice
All right.
talking
You
to
have a good day. God
you. You
bless.
too. Bye. All right. So that's it for me. I ain't playing no outro. I'm just out. As always, stay safe and have enjoyed the rest of your day. Peace.